perfectly neat. Corey, there you go. Who else is going to come along? Well, I don't know if any of my subscribers looked at the community page. I am doing this. I'm so definitely ill. I really am. But my Love Rhythm recipe tonight, I won't be doing that show until next week. And the reason why is it is my youngest son's birthday. He is 15 years old. I'm doing this keto chicken because that is his favorite. I have to cook maybe 150 pieces of chicken. Can you believe that? Okay. And it will not last. Trust and believe. So, that being the case, I figured I would share this. Thank you. I figured I would share this with you guys because I promised that I was going to do a healthy recipe every week this month. Okay, so this is the last week because next Saturday is going to be February. And guess what we're going to get ready for? That love day. And we're going to celebrate all month long. I have birthdays. I have my lovely sister-in-law's birthday. I have beautiful assistant's birthday. I have, who else I have? Oh, my older daughter, who you haven't met, it's a birthday. Somebody else is in, my tall drink of water's birthday. Corey's birthday too. Everybody's birthday. So you know what? I need donations because I ain't gonna have no money left. Oh boy! And then I have my oldest son's birthday in March. I have my. It just listen. It never ends. It just never. I am telling you this. I am literally broke from August. Well, I won't say because my little grandson who's 8. He's sitting out there all alone by himself in August, being his, what is he? Is he Virgo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, being, no, what is that? Because he's the 23rd.
Oh, you're right. He's a Virgo.
He's Virgo.
He's right on the cusp.
He's a cusp. He's Virgo. And he's by himself. And then it's me. I'm in October. I'm by myself. But honey, after Thanksgiving, I got to spend money. I got Christmas, I got to spend money. I got birthdays in January. The younger child, my husband's birthday was on the 22nd. Put it this way, for somebody who's trying to eat healthy, all this cake cooking is bringing me down. Yes, it is. But I've been good, y'all. I've only eaten some ices. And really, that's because my throat is so sore. It is so sore. It really is. My sinuses are acting up. Good morning, Benjamin. How are you? My throat is so sore. My sinuses are dripping. And I think I have a sinus infection, but of course, the show must go on. So I'm perpetrating a fraud, y'all. I feel horrible. I really do. And I'm going to try to get through this the best I can. So if I sneeze, it's the sinuses. I ain't contagion. Okay. Anyhow, so which brings me to, like I said, I'm going to do Southern fried chicken like my mama did, like my grandma did, but it's a keto recipe. And I'm going to show you how. Now, don't get all twisted in a bunch thinking I'm doing some weird, straight up delicious. And then I'm going to hit it with the blessings, So, hey, what can I tell you? Also, we're going to be exploring, my fave. And I'm drinking some tea now, y'all, because my throat hurts. Yeah. I think I need a pill. Anyway. For the love of coffee, what people won't do for their brew. And, because I'm still trying to be good. I'm trying my best. I did my best. And Lord have mercy, y'all not hearing no singing today because it's going to be crack, because my throat is toe up. But anyway, hey, my sister, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, because I'm still trying to do this healthy thing, even in the midst of all these cakes, man, I made my lemon citrus cake the other day for my husband. Well, needless to say, what was that? Wednesday?
It's gone.
Okay, gone. So I'm making up a concoction because my youngest son, he likes vanilla cake. Well, That's nice. But he just likes all vanilla cake, so I'm going to spruce it up a bit. I'm going to make it real cute with strawberries and swirls and all kinds of stuff like that. I think that he will like it, and I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the community area in YouTube so you can see what I come up with. Because I don't do a whole lot of sweets, on camera, but I have to make everybody. I'm the cake baker. I feel like the cake whisperer. That's what all right. And I'm, like I said, I am going to show you a hack that you'll be the craze of every function if you do this with your baking. Okay. So as I said, I looked into, are cheat days really a good thing? Now, everybody got, this is my cheat day. This is my cheat. I have my opinions on it as far as I'm concerned, but I did the research. Yes, I did. And survey says, I'm joking. Okay. And then, of course, my home cooking story time, because there's always something going on around here. All the time. Yes, it is. But how was you guys this week? I hope it was good for you. I hope, Benjamin, you kind of dug yourself out of all that snow. It was freezing here. It was so cold here until when I went to warm up my car. Well, I don't warm it up. My husband does, because we get out of here about 3 or something in the morning because I have to take him to the commuter train. Oh, my eyes are tearing. I mean, when you have this sinus thing going on and you get congested, it finds a way to come out. So it comes out of everything that has an opening in your face. Trust me. So I'm good. I'm not crying. Not yet. Anyway, not today. Not today. But anyway, about 3:42. So he goes and he heats the car. It probably heats for probably maybe like 15, 20 minutes. I went out to get into that car. When I tell you there were icicles hanging from the bottom of my car. Big ones, huge ones, all different colors. I'm like, not colors, but sizes. It was nighttime. I wouldn't know if it was color or not. I was like, wow. And then my rear camera, as I'm backing up, it had icicles. I'm like, oh my goodness. It has not been that cold here. I can't even remember how long it's been since we had snow, any really significant snow. And I won't say that it was significant, but the ice is a beast. So I hope that everybody is hanging in there with this weather, and just, keeping on. That's what we do. So as I was telling, for those of you who weren't here, I won't be doing the nighttime show tonight because it is my baby's birthday and I got to do his thing. So I'll be cooking all day long. I'll be flying with chicken wings, cooking and all kinds of chicken and all kinds of stuff. And then I have the notorious baked macaroni and cheese that I can't seem to get away from making for these. But I got a secret for them. I'm going to use my low-carb noodles. They'll never know. We won't tell. And we'll see if it tastes as good as that ziti. Oh, baby. You guys have to try these noodles. Please, please, please. It's a game changer. So I'm going to take me a little drink. Yes, I am. I hope you guys do too. I got coffee here, but I think I'm going to have to dump some of this and get some. I don't want to be okay. Don't let the coffee hear it. Tea. I may have to get some tea. Just not any tea, but green tea. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, let me drink some. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to talk about the coffee before I go over here and show you guys the few ingredients that it takes to do this. It's not that deep. For real. It really isn't. It's just all about the flavor. Like I said, when you flavor stuff, let me tell you something. And I'll be totally honest. If you take this piece of paper and you put enough seasoning on it, it'll taste good. You won't even know it's paper. Trust me. I'm joking, but for real, you have to season your food. Seasoning your food does not mean you have to oversalt it. There are a plethora of flavors out there. Taste. And you can use it. Don't let anybody tell you, let me fix this thing because it is. It's all twisted, I guess. I don't know, child. But anyway, I got this thing around my head, trying to hold my sinuses together. Okay. It looks twisted to me. Does it look twisted to you, beautiful assistant?
What? No.
My headband.
No.
I don't know. It looks twisted. It looks like it's doing a gangster lean to me. I don't know. But listen, y'all lucky that I don't look really, really toe up. I feel really, really toe up, and I hope I don't look that bad, But anyway, so like I said, and I forgot what I'm talking. Oh, the flavor. The flavor is important. It really is important. And I live by the flavor. Like I said, I'm doing this book. Of course, I wanted to be able to put it out this week, but I got to try to figure out how to do it through my new website that hint, they didn't finish yet. Hint. Yeah, because I'm going to be totally honest. This is my creation. I put a lot into this every single night after working 12, 13 hours and then go back to work. I really, truly don't want to have to share my profits with people who have nothing to do with this or people trying to take control of my creativity. I want to be able to present this in a fashionable way, in a good way that's going to help the people that I'm sending it to, educate you, not break your pocket. You see what I'm saying? And be fair to all that's involved. So that is why I'm doing it this way. So if I have to give you my personal email and you contact me and I cash at me, I will email it to you myself. But it's going out because I'm so proud of this. It started off as a little guide, but it's just grown because it's so much information. It is so much information that I want to give to you guys to make you feel comfortable and to be fearless. I've been saying the word fearless ever since I started this. Be fearless, because as long as you do that, you're going to be a better cook. You're going to be more creative. You're going to understand that flavor is not your enemy. Flavor is your friend. And you have to find the flavors that work for you. Don't let nobody dictate what you like. You know what your tongue says. So anywho, I'm going to be talking about For the Love of Coffee and what people want to, what you won't do for coffee. Yeah, I ain't going to do but so much. I'm going to do over there that hot water and some instant me. However, you have people that feel coffee is more than just a drink. It's an obsession. Okay. It's a ritual and sometimes even a lifestyle. Go figure. Let's explore some wild coffee rituals and extreme lengths that people will go to enjoy the perfect cup of Joe. Why do they call it that? Does anybody know why they call coffee Joe? Why don't they call it Jane? Why don't they call it Seymour? Oh goodness, my nose is itching. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Why? I mean, where did that come from? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a question for me to figure out. Why did they choose the word Joe? Okay. Y'all remind me. I'm gonna look that up. Okay, so wild coffee rituals from around the world. Been around the world and I can't find my coffee. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm getting real corny here. Okay, Sweden. They have something called a fika tradition. I'm gonna say no. What is it now? I got it wrong. I can't see. It's filka tradition. A coffee break paired with pastries. A filka is all about slowing it down. And so they take a little break and they have a little pastry and they have coffee throughout the day. And that is so good. That's cool. I think that's nice. Okay. Kind of like slow it down in the middle of your workday and just rev up with that sugar and that caffeine and finish up the rest. See, it's method behind that madness. Sure is. Okay. Then Ethiopian coffee ceremonies, a multi-step ritual where coffee is roasted, brewed, and shared in a symbolic act in the community. Now, I would like to know, are they in the town square? Are they, dancing, making music, singing, to a coffee beat? They didn't explain. I have to go deeper and look that up because I'm nosy. And then we have Vietnamese egg coffee. Anybody ever heard of that? Vietnamese egg coffee, a creamy concoction made with whipped egg yolks. Okay. Whipped egg yolks and coffee, an unlikely but delicious pairing. So I'm going to do like this. Okay, maybe it's kind of like eggnog mixed with coffee. kind of sort of. They didn't say they put any cinnamon or flavoring, but maybe they do. This is just like an overview. They're not going in depth with all this stuff. Then we have a Kopi Luwak, Indonesia. Coffee beans are processed through. Oh, that's the one we found. Those shivets, those little animals, and they kind of they say it's processed through their diet. Okay, they eat it and poop it out, and then they make coffee. Okay, we heard, and it's a delicacy in Indonesia. Okay, so no, if you go to Indonesia, you better bring your folders if you don't want. Yeah, I'm just saying because you don't know. I don't know. Let me tell you something. That could be 24 karat poop. I ain't drinking it. Me personally. Hey there, my Lolo. How are you doing? How you feeling, girl? Everybody, my Lolo's here. She's doing real good. She's always here to support. All the time. But all of you are. And I truly, y'all don't know. If only people ever see this is y'all, I'm good with it. You see what I'm saying? Because we family. So now, extreme coffee adventures. What they gonna do? Bungee jump with the coffee cup. Let's see. Well, I was close. Hiking for the perfect brew. Coffee lovers take French presses, portable grinders, and AeroPress kits. And I don't know what that is, and I'm gonna look that up on camping trips. So put it this way, basically. Oh goodness, my nose is itchy. Not the inside, but the outside. I don't know why. So I guess they take their Keurig and their espresso machine with them, and they probably plug it up to the car so they can have some. I don't know. They take they say they set up mini labs, right? Mini labs, and they have scales and thermometers and grinders when they go camping. When they go listen, people are serious about their coffee. They are not trying to play. I'm telling you. I think if they got rid of coffee. Ooh, child. If you think they were having a fit about TikTok being gone, it'd probably be a national, not even national, I mean global revolt. Okay. So, so they say, and I done missed the whole thing because I done went down to the wrong thing because I was like, okay. They have limited edition coffee blends from top roasters or trendy cafes have fans. Okay. So they got these, I guess these like coffee shops, houses, whatever, some trendy places. How people stand in line to get into like the latest club or something. They have people doing this around the block because they got these new coffees that they're blending at these trending. Ooh, man, I tell you, I got to come up with something. I really do. I got to come up with something that's going to have everybody like the Borg, or I just, what is wrong with us? Anyway, let me go. So coffee tourism. Some enthusiasts travel to coffee farms in Colombia, Ethiopia, or Costa Rica to experience the journey from bean to cup firsthand. So they sitting there while they picking it. They want to see the whole process, and then they put it in. And I guess they do like how they do wine tasting and clean their palates and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Well, you got it like that. I don't think I want to travel around the world just look at coffee bean, but that's me. Okay. Yeah, coffee connoisseur.
Lois said, you UPS me a plate when you're done cooking. I'll leave the front door open.
Oh, child, let me tell you something. I am working on those replicators. You think I'm playing? I'm joking, boy. But I wish that I could teleport this food to you guys. Then I would have people around the corner. They'd be trying to get over here to this because I am telling you, I'm not just patting myself on the back. The food is the bomb. I am very creative when it comes to this stuff. Everything for me is like an open palette. It really is. And that's how my mind works. So people are like, what is that you putting in here? Why are you doing? And then they taste it. Trust the process. I keep telling them that. I've been telling my husband that for 40-ish years. Trust the process. Okay. Your mind has to be open to the possibilities. So gadget investments, from high-end espresso machines to specialized kettles. Some people spend thousands of dollars to recreate cafe quality. Let me tell you something. Send me a check. I'll come over to your house. I will hand press them beans if you want to spend thousands of dollars for that. I'm just saying. So, the things people spend money on, and we have world hunger. I don't know. Innovative ingredients, adventurous coffee lovers, experiment with flavors like cardamom, lavender, even butter to elevate their coffee experience. I think you're just going a bit too far. Okay, coffee challenges and records. Do they have a record for coffee in the Guinness World Book of Records? Let's see. I don't know. The largest coffee cups, people around the world compete to create record-breaking coffee cups with some containing thousands of liters of coffee. Can you imagine a coffee cup big as me or bigger or big as tall drink or what? Can you imagine that? All that coffee, it got to lose quality. Because I'm going to tell you, the bigger you make stuff, you really, really have to be intentional about, again, flavor, because it just becomes so vast. Like I've seen them make like big giant pizzas as big as the town square, and I'm like, it's cute, but I don't want to eat that. Okay. Unusual brewing techniques: coffee brewed with Himalayan salt, coconut water, or even mushrooms has captured the attention of adventurous drinkers. Now, I've tasted salt in the coffee, and if they say it cuts the bitterness, I tried that when I was doing the carnivore thing. I just didn't drink coffee because that wasn't hitting on nothing for sis. Okay, and I will tell you, people, the carnivore diet, I liked it because it really takes down the inflammation. But I'm gonna tell you, even though I'm not a carb eater, because I couldn't, it was like after a while, even though them because I was eating, what were those ribeye steaks? I never really eat ribeye steaks, but because of the fat content, it was easier to go down. And I just got tired of eating that. And when I saw steak coming, I'm like, nah, I just wanted some yogurt or something. I don't know. Mental. Anywho, I'm gonna tell you, but the things they say about it, as far as digestion and stuff like that, your whole digestive system, once you get into it, it took me like a couple of weeks of doing it or whatever. Very clean, because the way your body digests other things is different than it does for protein. So you're getting all your nutrients and everything you need, and it's going where it needs to go inside your body. So it don't have to come out as often, if you know what I mean. So you don't get alarmed. But when it does come out, effortless. And you do feel different. Your joints and things. Hello. Hi, Felicia. How are you? You too have oh, yes. And 4 granddaughters? There you go.
Daughters.
Oh, 4 daughters. See, I ain't got my good glasses on, Felicia. Oh, 4 daughters. He said 4 granddaughters. But hey, 4 daughters. That's a good thing. That means that you did them right. That's right. Good job.
And I think Lois is leaving.
I know. Go on, Lois, because I know you probably running the street now. Oh, you say what you say? Wonderful. You go. Okay, where you going? Okay, you watching. I got you. I will be glad when they put in place what they said, because I'm going to be totally honest. I am a content creator, but when I watch my own content and everybody else's, I love doing it on my television. The computer or the phone, forget it. I like the big screen. So when they put in place where you can comment, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they said that they're working on that. Yeah. I can't wait. Good morning, my husband. You's alive.
You know what? I imagine that they may do something similar to like how they do talk to text through control. I feel like they'll probably implement something similar to that if they do that.
Ah, well, that would be nice.
That's nice, right?
That'd be cool, because I'm gonna tell you, I love watching on television. I really do. I feel like I'm really there because the people are big, and stuff. Yeah, you feel like you really are there. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to the last, and they're saying coffee inspires such passion. Morning motivation. We've talked about that. Many coffee drinkers, it's not just a drink for them, it's fuel. And yeah, that's it for me. Community connection, because people go to coffee houses, or it's like people have coffee breaks. There's always some coffee somewhere, is something somehow. Okay. And just comfort, because a cup of coffee can be comforting. And I can tell you, sometimes when I'm always up late at night, but when I'm up late at night and I'll have me a cup of coffee, and it is comforting, and I'm wrapped up in my electric blanket. Yes. And then I probably doze off and don't realize it. And you know how it is when, I don't know if you've been on a computer, right? You're on a computer and you're typing and you're really sleepy, and you hold your hand on one button, and next thing you wake up and you got Z's or T's or something going across. Going across.
Felicia said she's there in Florida and it's chilly down there.
Wow, really?
I'm surprised.
Really, it's pretty. If it's chilly down there, okay. Hey, global warming. I'm just saying. People go to Florida. People like me with arthritis for friends go there so they don't have all this coldness. And my goodness. So how are you guys managing? Because do they have a lot of things for cold weather? Do they have big coats and stuff like that there? I'd be interested to know, because when I went to school in Alabama, in Birmingham, Alabama, when I was in 11th, 12th grade, they didn't have like big, thick winter coats and stuff like that. And if it was snow, like a half an inch, the whole city would shut down. So is it like that for you in Florida? I'd be interested to know. Fantastic. So the takeaway from this is traditional rituals, wild adventures, coffee lovers will go to great lengths to enjoy their magic brew. It's more than just a drink. It's a global passion. It connects cultures. It sparks creativity and fuels your everyday life. So all you coffee drinkers, salute. I'm out there with the tea too, because the tea tastes good. I was thinking to myself, and this was I was so sick before day this morning, so I was probably hallucinating. I said, I wonder if I get some sugar-free cocoa or some dark chocolate, cocoa powder, and mix it with my Folgers, what that would taste like.
It would be probably a little bit bitter. What chocolate, mocha chocolate?
I tell you, I'm oozing, y'all. I'm oozing. I feel like I'm a squeeze toy.
Did you take any in your stuff?
Yeah, I just took some sinus medicine, so I'm hoping it'll stop the running, but I just be washing hands. But anyway, let me go over here. I'm going to show you guys the ingredients for this keto fried chicken, and we're going to get it going, okay? Because what I need to do, a trick that I've learned, which I didn't always do, but see, I'm always open to learning, okay? I'm 26 and I'm learning every day. I do this now with my chicken and it works really good. So I'm going to do that. But one moment in time. Isn't it amazing? I'm stuffy. Do I sound flat? Oh boy.
Just as fabulous as always.
Okay, y'all. Let me get over here. Let me get down. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, just like that. I should have already had it out because it's not that much. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this over here. Let's see. What am I? Okay. I'm blocking it. So yes. Let me go over to the fridge. I'm going to get this chicken out. Now, like I said, I got 100 pieces to cook. I'm not going to cook 100 pieces in front of you. However, I'm going to give you the dynamics and you can do what you do. But I'm going to be cooking chicken so long until I'm going to think I am a rooster with a hen house or something. That's how long I'm going to be cooking chicken. I won't tell you how long it took to clean it. That's another story. If y'all watch my video on cleaning chicken wings, y'all be like, "Ooh, boy, all that chicken."
All night.
All night, right? All night, right? Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Which one is?
One toward the front is separated.
Is this one here? That looks like 1 and 10.
No. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let beautiful assistant get it.
Actually, yeah.
We have so much chicken here, so I don't know.
Yeah, this is 10.
That's
all cut up.
Okay. All right. Well, let me wait this and tell me how many pounds that is. Okay, I told her I wanted 10 chicken wings right now. Of course, we probably could have got that frozen wingette stuff, but they don't have enough meat on them. First of all, second of all, how many pounds?
2 pounds, 10 ounces. Yep. 2 pounds.
Okay, so 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds I have of chicken wings that have been thoroughly cleaned. Please look at that video. I can't even go through all the steps that happens here in order to clean chicken wing. But just know, you'll never see a feather. You'll never see a hair. You'll never see, honey, that chicken is clean as a board of health. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's a process. I'm not going to bore you with that. Watch. This is not even a video. It's a short. It's really funny. You'll like it. Anyway.
That's what I got to take over singing for Casey since she's not feeling well.
Who's that?
I gotta sing me.
Yeah. Beautiful sister says she's gonna take over singing for me.
Yeah. I hit you with the I don't wanna bore you with this.
Oh, keep waiting.
Hey,
keep waiting. Yeah. First of all, she gotta look up the songs.
I know
okay.
songs. I'm gonna sing songs that I know, so y'all better get ready for some 90s music.
No.
Yes.
Okay. She should have had her repertoire ready. Okay, because she know how we do up in here. Let me just put a little Vaseline on my lip because I am dry.
I need to get ready. I stay ready.
Mm-hmm.
I always got a arsenal of songs.
I know she always does, as long as they're attached to a game video or something. Oh my God, you should hear. They have this music that the kids listen to. that's digital music, right? Man, you can't. Okay, heavy metal can't even compare to this.
Oh wow.
Okay, heavy metal cannot compare to this. I am telling you. This is something that, I don't know. There's some AI made or somebody. Okay. Anyway, let me wash my hands. I'm going to tell you. So this is about a little over 2 pounds of chicken wings that have been cleaned. And we cut them. And we have the flats and we have the legs. And we cut them separate. But that's how the children like it. You know, around here, the children rude. We just here to serve. That's what we are. Okay, so we have that. Okay, now what makes this keto, y'all? I want y'all to look this. I've been telling y'all about this flour. Okay, now it's empty because I'm using the last of it. I've had this flour, probably a couple of months. It lasts a long time. It's a little pricey, but if you're trying to do the right thing and you're not eating fried foods all the time, this can last a really long time. So I think I pay on Amazon maybe $7 to $9, but it lasts me a long time. And I use it. It's called King Arthur Keto Wheat Flour, baking flour. Now they have this too, where you can make pizza crust. And beautiful sister made pizza out of it. It was really good. And she made garlic knots, the little garlic knot bread stuff. She made and it was really good. But anyway, the thing about this is, okay. Let me stop. Let me put my other glasses on because I can't see a thing. Give me a second. So, let me put the other glasses on so I can see. Because that's another bad thing. When your sinuses are messed up, it blurs your vision. So, I already can't see. And then, y'all know the deal. Anyway, so this here has 14 grams of carbohydrates. It has 10 grams of fiber. It has 0 total sugars, 0 added sugars. Now, what that means to you is this. When you have a carb count of whatever, and then your fiber is then going to take you to what is your net carbs. Those are the things that are going to break down your body and either spike your insulin levels or not. So this is how you read these labels. Don't let these people advertise stuff to you and you think that it's something else. So when you're looking at the carb count, it's 14. You can't, I know this, I'm gonna find a better way, but it's 14. You can see, you could get, a matter of fact, if you go online, they'll tell you the nutritional facts, and it's 14. If you got 10 grams of fiber, that leaves you with 4 net carbs per serving. Now, a serving size here is a 4th cup. You dust your chicken. So you can do some chicken wings, with full carbs. Because you're gonna get several. I'm gonna get several chicken wings. You see how little this flour is? I have maybe about, it's supposed to be 10, but it looks like she got 20. I'm gonna be able to dust all 20 or however many 2 pounds of that chicken wing with this. So you think about it. You're not getting a 1/4 cup of flour on your fried food, fried fish, your whatever. Okay. So this is great. So you imagine how many carbs you're getting. Now, when you're doing keto, you're saying, well, you're frying it. Yeah, I am. But see, I don't deep fry my chicken. I pan fry it, number one. So it's minimal oil. But even if you deep fry, if you're doing a keto diet, the fat dynamic is not the issue. It is the carbohydrate dynamic that is turning into your bloodstream like little sugar droplets dropping all over the place. And that is what is giving you the pudgies. That is what is spiking your insulin levels. My sister's a nurse. She's in there. I am not a medical professional. I do work in the medical field. I know this because guess what I do? Guess what? Wait, y'all, wait for it. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, is in a book or the internet, the reading rainbow. And you too can read this stuff and learn. Don't let nobody blow smoke up you. Read it for yourself. If you see something that says it's keto or low carb and you see sugars, total sugars need to say 0. Any added sugars need to say 0. If it's added sugar, 1, and they're telling you that the net carbs are 4, you better add another carb on there. It's gonna trip you. Because I have diabetics in my life, in my house. Hey, I get to use them as guinea pigs. I'm just saying, as far as seeing if this stuff really works. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I'm doing, love, good morning. How are you? Hey, every little thing you can shave off, do it. I don't believe in making yourself miserable. I believe in moderation. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get the same thing from a product that's going to be a little healthier, why the heck not? If it's not going to break the bank, why the heck not? If it's going to make you a little healthier and you still can psych your mind that you're doing something you want to do, why the heck not? And not just for yourself, but for your family. Because, honey, I'm going to tell you, when I made that baked ziti last week, was it last week? Last week in my other show, the Love Rhythm Recipe. Okay, anybody that saw that casserole dish, literally, it did not get to cool off in order to solidify. Every person in my house not only ate some, they ate seconds. Now, if you know anything about my house, I run a restaurant. You can ask my sister. Everybody got something different every single meal because he's the pickiest people ever in life. So for everybody in my family to eat that, I'm gonna be talking about it forever and ever. And those noodles are low carb. They're not no carb, but your regular pasta is like 50, 40 grams of carbs. This is like half of that. It is worth every penny. It really is worth every penny. And I did the research and I was like, oh, I don't believe this. It got to taste bad. When I tell you, I can't wait to use it. Now, when I do my show next week, because I'm not doing the night show tonight, because like I said, it's my son's birthday. He'd be 15. And he's like, can you not do one of them? So I said I wasn't going to do one of them. Okay. But I could not do this one because y'all my heart here. Y'all come over to the other show too, but I have to be here for y'all for this. But, I got to take care of kids, I got to give them a little love. So I'm doing that and exhausting myself today for him. Yeah. But like I said, I can't say enough. I'm not getting paid to say this stuff. I told y'all I ain't going to suggest anything or recommend anything that I myself don't think is good. And so that is what I'm ordering some more. It took forever for it to come here, but now I'm going to order directly from the company instead of from Amazon, because they probably order it and I got to wait and then they send it here. I'm going straight to the horse's mouth because I don't eat pasta all the time, but when I do, I want to be able to. So next week, when and my nose is running again. Oh, I'm sorry. Next week, I'm going to be making, and I go on the community tab and look and see what I'm making. I am making this beautiful piece of salmon. I'm broiling it. It's going to have a beautiful dill cream sauce, and I'm going to use that pasta with it. Ooh. I can hardly wait. That sounds delicious. I really can. And then we're going to be talking about the importance of keeping romance in your relationship. Now, I want you to let that marinate in your mind because everybody thinking something. Okay, it's not what you think. But I'm never what you think. You know this. Anyway, so this flour here is what I'm using. I have the flour in here because I'm going to season my flour. It is important. I don't care whatever fish, whatever, shrimp, season your flour. Please, please, please. Yes. So that's that. Of course, you guys know I have the Casey's Blessing. Casey's Blessing is my creation. It is an all-purpose seasoning. You can put it on pretty much anything. Put it on your finger, suck it off. It'll taste good. I am not selling this yet because I don't have licensing to do that, okay? And it costs a lot of money. And I am not poor. I'm po, P-O. Okay, so I don't have that kind of money. So I'm trying to, what I will do, trying to do one step at a time. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with this, that, and the other at this point. I want to do everything in moderation and because I want to do it right. You see what I'm saying? When I put stuff out there in the world, I want to make sure that the people who receive it are happy, that I'm giving you the best of me, and I am not going shuck and jive. So that's the bottom line. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I will be doing pre-orders for this. I trust me, once you get this, I'm just saying, I can't cook without it. That's the thing. I cannot, they can tell immediately. And just like Corey was saying, he explained it perfectly. And I forgot exactly. So he said, when you use this, like, when you use Lowry's, you can taste it. When you use Obey, you can taste it. But in every different dish, this seems to metamorphosize into heightening the flavor of that dish. And you just know that it's been there, but it doesn't make everything taste the same. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't kicking Lowry's because, honey, I'm about to use some now. I like that flavor. But this here, it has no salt. It is every single herb and spice that I could think of that I could grind up and put up in here. And I am telling you, things that you might not think will go with other things, it does. And it just takes it, from an egg to a steak to a piece of fish. The only thing I haven't put it in is a cake. And that's the truth. And who knows? Maybe I'll put it on the cake. Maybe the spice cake. How about that? I don't know. But it really does that. And again, like I said, I ain't just saying this because I made this. Okay. I literally, this was a creation. I can't tell you. It was a birthday for my son. Well, I think it was, last year? Or 2 years, maybe 2 years ago. I think it was last year. Last year. Yeah, because it's been a year for this program. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do something with this chicken. And I just want to do something different, And so I just pulled all these spices and things out of my cabinet, which a lot of them I use occasionally. And I just put them all together and I just mixed them. And I put them in here in a shaker bottle. Not this one. This is custom here. And then I seasoned the chicken and I fried it. And my little 8-year-old grandson came up to me because, honey, you talking somebody, a chicken ain't safe with my 8-year-old grandson. You talking about he's a chicken. That child eats chicken all day long. I don't care what kind of chicken it is. Chicken's not safe. But he used to only eat Royal Farms chicken. Now, for those of you who don't know about Royal Farms chicken, Royal Farms is like a 7-Eleven type, one of those, they have a chain, gas stations, and they have like Wawa, something like that. That type of store. Royal Farms is for us. And they make chicken. And chicken is all right. I'm not about a lot of this stuff out here. But he has been hooked on that. So he would never eat any other chicken. Well, I made this chicken. This little boy came to me as he wiped the little grease crumb off the side of his mouth. And he stood up to me. He said, Grandma, this chicken is so flavorful. It's like it's been blessed. I looked at this child, and he was 7 then. I said, what? And that's where the name came from. I was going to call it Grandma's Blessing, but I'm Casey. So I call it Casey's Blessing. And when you use it, you will be blessed and highly flavored. That's it for my commercial. But for now, use whatever all-purpose seasoning that you like. I would do some garlic powder. I would do some onion powder. I always use Sazon because it just heightens that flavor. And they have a no salt, no MSG version, which I use. Okay, so just be fearless. If you think it tastes good, put it in there. What's it gonna hurt? I'm telling you. So that's what you do, and that's what I'm using. And this right here, I had to switch my bottles because I lost my onion bottle. This is the Sazon. The Sazon I have is no MSG and no salt. So it doesn't come in a shaker bottle. It comes in little packets. And so in order for me to distribute it well, excuse me, because now I got to sneeze. Okay. For y'all that didn't hear, okay, I have a sinus infection and crazy me is up here trying to do a live. So please excuse me. I'm going to be very clean. I'm going to keep my hands washed before I touch anything. So just know, because I'm the OCD cook around here. Yeah. Because I was going to put a mask on, but I didn't want y'all to think I was contagious. I'm not contagious. But anyhow, so I usually put it in a crystal salt shaker, but my tall drink of water thinks that I'm 6'2" instead of 4'3". Okay, and I couldn't reach it, so I used one of the seasoning bottles. So this one was coriander that was left, and I put my Sazon in here so I could sprinkle it. So this is Sazon.
My apologies.
Yes, I'm throwing everybody underneath the bus. Okay, and where did I put? Oh, here it is. And finally, because it is what it is. No cabinet is without Lowry's, but mine's is less sodium. And I go light with that. Also, I use some Adolph's meat tenderizer. I'm going to give me a brand deal with them people. Contrary to popular belief, Adolph's meat tenderizer is not full of chemicals. It's natural ingredients, no MSG. It does have a salt content, so when you use it, you want to use it lightly. I use it as a dry brine. And for those who don't know what a brine is, that's something that holds in moisture. It also tenderizes. People have their ways of doing stuff. This is a quick dry brine for me. I clean my chicken, I dry it, I put it in on there, and it holds in the moisture. So this is why I don't use a lot of salt or very little or none at all, because that right there is going to do it for you. And with all the seasonings and good stuff like that there, guess what? There you have it. So that's pretty much all of the things that I'm going to use for this keto chicken. And like I said, it is keto approved. Now this is empty, y'all, so I'm throwing some garbage. And I'm going to prepare my countertop. And that is what I do. I prepare my countertop with some foil because I'm all about working smart and not hard. So I can just grab it up, throw it in the garbage can. How about that? So I'm going to get this in the garbage, and then I'm going to wash my hands, and we will begin powdering this up, okay? Let me get a paper towel. Can I get a roll of paper towels, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can just put that over there. I'm going to get me some gloves. I'm going to try to use these gloves, y'all, but I have to feel my stuff. So I don't know how successful I'm going to be with these gloves, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. You guys take a sip, sip, sip. Because that's the only thing that's keeping me together. Because my throat hurts Okay.
Lois said, I'm looking forward to Casey's blessing. Wow, I didn't know about Adolf tenderizer not having chemicals.
No. And as a matter of fact, you know what else, Lois? Lowry seasoned salt is kosher.
Whoa.
So don't let nobody tell you, oh, all of those things, all of those the people need the butterfly in the sky. Because one thing about me, I say a lot of stuff on here, but trust me, I have receipts to back it up. I'm not going to just blow smoke at you and tell you all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to do nothing to you that I wouldn't do to me and my family. And that's for real, for real. I'm not no genius. I don't create all of the stuff I'm saying, but I do the research. And if it's out there, I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it over here. I'm going to read it over there. I'm going to do several art, everything I'm going to read. I don't just take things from one area, because I understand that a lot of things that are out there are a lot of interpretation. Okay, so then if I want to try it, I try it. If I'm still standing, then I'll tell you about it. How about that? Okay, so let me wash my hands. Okay, get them nice and clean. And then we will begin. Okay. Alrighty. Take that over there.
Lois said the old folks said when your nose itches, it means you're getting money. Good to know.
Oh, girl, honey, my nose needs to itch all the way up to the adenoids then, if that's the case. Okay. Yeah. They say that about your hand too, and my hand been itching for years. I'm still poor. So, but you know what? It doesn't have to mean monetary riches. You know, old people got a lot of metaphors. You can be rich in spirit. Love. You can be rich in friendship. You can be rich in just being you. But I need a little bit of that. I need a little bit of the monetary too, okay? I ain't even tell no lie. Yeah, for real. So I hope you right, Lois. Oh my God. All right, so I'm gonna get the foil, y'all. And this is what I normally do. Let's see if I got enough here. I think I gotta get my other foil out. Okay, so what I normally do is I will take the foil and I will put it on my countertop here and make sure it's fully covered. And usually when I usually do about 50 wings just for this family. And I'm gonna tell you, those children inhale that stuff. Half of the time, I don't even get to eat stuff. Okay, because guess what? If after I cook it, I'm tired. They don't seem to understand. Just because I don't eat it now doesn't mean once I recuperate, I don't want to get a little taste. I'm gonna tell y'all, they be having me locked up in a room up there, giving me a piece of bread with some cheese on it. Mm-hmm. I'm telling.
That's what she asked for.
I'm telling y'all.
That's the part she don't tell you.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put this on here. No, they're nice to me. They're nice to the elderly because see, they scared. That's why. See, they're scared because they know. I just keep coming.
We love you. That's why. It's love.
I love you too, but you know. Yeah. Anything ever happens, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yes, I'll be there. Okay, so let me get this thing off of here. I'm trying to get this. I hate it when you get on foil, and sometimes if they drop the foil, it'll get a little bent on the side, and then your foil gets ruined, and it won't come off right. And then I'm angry because this stuff is so freaking expensive. Okay, now I got to rant about this. Okay, this is what.
Say hi to Denise. She just came.
Hi, Denise.
She said I'm finally.
What'd you say? You finally up early? There you go. There. Do you know, Janice? My older daughter's middle name is Janice, but it's spelled different. It sure is. So, yes. Okay, let me get this in here. So, I'm going to put that here and that over here. And I'm going to put it all the way up here because, you know, when you get to dealing with flour, it gets a little messy. And that's the only part about frying that I don't like. is the flour part, because I don't like all that powder and stuff everywhere. And you just can't avoid it. It's just it's going to be messy in some way. That's just the way it is. So I suck it up, Buttercup, and what can I do? But I'm going to get a paper plate, maybe 2, because I'm going to try to do this as seamlessly as possible without making the biggest mess ever. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this over here. Let me get this over here. I probably done lied to you, but these gloves just don't. I can't feel anything. I have to feel stuff, So I'm just gonna be washing my hands until the skin come off. That's it.
All right. Janice said, "Really? Janice is not middle name too, so that's her middle."
Okay. Great minds think alike. Oh, and I forgot about the pepper, y'all. Black pepper. So, like I said, you have black pepper, you have the Lowry's, that's low sodium, you have the Sazon, which is low sodium, and your all-purpose seasoning, and your keto flour, okay? For those who don't want to do the keto thing, regular flour. You be all right. So, I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to stick this here. And I know I got new pots, but you know how you just have that favorite pot that just going to hit just right? This one gonna hit right, and until this one walk out of my house, I'm gonna have to love it. Okay, that's it. I'll bring the other ones out for the salmon. How about that? But yeah, yeah.
Lois wants to know which is better for frying chicken, olive oil or avocado?
Okay. Buy my book, Lois, because I got all that information there. But I'll tell you because I love you. Okay, when you're frying, you want to have oils that can stand the heat. Okay. Olive oil is not really an oil that can stand high heat. If you are sauteing something, just a little bit of olive oil, and you're not doing it too high and you're doing it pretty quickly, that's your ticket. But make sure you get the olive oil that is not for salads and things like that. You want to get the kind that is for frying. That's number 1. I know that you like avocado oil. Avocado oil is a high heat oil. Avocado, vegetable, canola oil, peanut oil, okay? That's the ones you use when you're doing that heavy frying. Avocado oil, and the reason why, because these oils they don't have taste. So they don't change the dynamic of the seasonings and things, number 1, and they don't burn as quickly. With the avocado oil, it is a little pricey, but it is a good oil. So I know you like to use that, and yes, you can fry stuff in that for real, really do some frying. But you have to, like I say, you have to make sure your temperature is where it is. You make sure that you're, I don't use thermometers and stuff like that because I just know when I need to put it in. But around 350, I think, or 375, and all of that is the kind of stuff that I have in this little book that I made. It was supposed to be a little 7-page guide. Well, it's growing as we speak because there's so much stuff I want to tell y'all. I want you to know, so I'm steadily tweaking, and it's getting longer. And then I'm trying to give y'all pictures so you can see what it look like. So y'all gonna get a lot for $5 for real. I'm extra. What can I tell you? They trying to get me to make it an audio book. Can you believe this? All right, so let me get this top off of here. Because what I'm doing now, I'm going to prep my pan. And because this is one of my more seasoned used pans, I got to do the cooking spray. I'm spray my pan. So let me get the cooking spray. And I'm just going to spray it a little. Because, I should trust the process and my lovely pan. But you know what? It may stick on something, and I don't want that. So I just sprayed it just a little before I put my oil in and heat up. And today I'm using canola oil. People have their opinions about canola oil. Canola oil is what I like. I transitioned from vegetable oil because this is what I read. Canola oil metabolizes in your system a little bit different. And I've been using it for years, just like I've been using Splenda ever since it was created. And I can attest that I don't have a third arm. I don't have any kind of ailment. It doesn't bother some people. It messes with your stomach and stuff like that. Not for me. It doesn't, and right now for my drinks and stuff like that, I don't use anything. I'm just au natural. So you do what you want. You do what's best for you. You know what your body needs. That's the bottom line. So let me put this back in here. And I'll get over here and get this chicken set up. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm taking this chicken, and y'all, the gloves I'm not doing. This over here. So I'm going to take some of this chicken out. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of it, because I think this is more than 20. This is more than 10 pieces, you notice, right? She did not count.
You did?
Yeah.
No, I lost count I have more of one than the other, don't I?
Okay. I think, y'all, you know what I'm going to do?
How many was it?
I think I'm going to cook the little leggy things, the little leg parts. I'm going to cook them. Yeah. I think I'll cook them. So let me see. I'll cook them.
Did I at least give you an even number?
I don't know. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. And I'll do 7 flats. Now the flats are going to get cooked probably a little faster than the little drums, because the little drums, they're little chunky little things. Okay. And you want to make sure that your chicken is cooked. Now they say, what is it, 165? You stick the thermometer in, the chicken is cooked. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know how I know when my chicken is done? When I bite into it and I don't have to fight with it to get off the bone. When I bite into it and I'm not seeing little red things around, that's when it's done to me. So if they can do that at 165, then it's done. Okay. But see, I always test it, because my chicken, I don't want to have to fight with my food. I don't. So that's 7, 2, 4, 6. I need one more of these little flats. Okay, where has my little flat gone? Okay, so these little things right here, they sliding all around the bag because they had this is what I'm telling you about, the meat tenderizer. Now, these were thoroughly dry. They were thoroughly dry. They were dry as the desert. You can probably see the shine, maybe. Can y'all see the shine? Mm-hmm. You see how shiny? You see my hands? My hands feel wet like they were, because of the meat tenderizer. Okay, that moisture is there. And you will see it when you cook your meat. You want crisp on the outside, but tender and lovely on the inside. You don't want all your stuff dried out like it's a fossil. And when you're dealing with chicken wings, because they don't have a whole lot of meat on them a lot of times, this is a good way to go. So I think I'm going to do them like this. Put a couple up here like that, so it's not a mess all over the place. And I may cook a couple more because I forgot. I got to let them. See, I'm not happy. Okay, I let them taste my keto chicken. But anyway, it's just going to be a taste. Trust and believe. Ain't going to be a whole lot. Just a taste. All right, so let me wash my hands, because when you are handling poultry, when I handle anything, I wash my hands. But you really want to be very mindful when you're handling poultry about cross-contamination and all of that stuff. And this is why they say, oh, don't wash the chicken. I don't believe in that. I'm gonna wash you if you come through my door. Okay? But you make sure that you always have some type of dish detergent that is antibacterial. And if you got to clean your sink out when you finish, clean it out. Wash your hands. Make sure when you clean your countertops off, it's antibacterial. It's going to kill any salmonella. In my lifetime of cooking, no one has ever gotten sick off of anything I've cooked. And there's people in that audience that has eaten my food. Because why? I clean up. And my chicken gets cleaned. I'm just saying, I clean everything. Have you ever seen, first of all, the packages of meat? Now, I've peeked in the back of grocery stores. Them back rooms don't look all that great. Then there's the factory. Don't you know that meat could have been all on the floor? Somebody could have been stepping on it, drop kicking it, whatever. Some of this stuff comes to you and it look all bruised and battered. It didn't come that way before they got to it. So now you're going to tell me just open up the pack and put it in there and he going to kill it? I don't think so. You'll never hear about a case of what they call a listeria. Listeria, anything area up in this piece. For real. So we have that out. And so now what I'm going to do, I am going to start to season. So I'm going to season. I'm going to start with my all-purpose seasoning. And this is what you do. I'm going to tell you like this. People want to give measurements. It is very hard to give an exact measurement as to what something's going. I can look at something and I know that it has enough seasoning. I just can't. I guess I've been doing it so long. And that is what these little books that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get you to that point, but you got to crawl before you walk. So what I'm going to say to you is you want to make sure pretend this chicken is you and you're going outside and it's cold. You want to make sure you got everything all closed up and covered. No piece of your skin is showing. That is what you want to do when you season, especially when you're not using salt products. You can go ham. You understand? So you don't want to see any naked skin. That is the visual you want to see when you season. Okay? Got me? If you understand me, do some hearts. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here on one side. And you must understand, whatever you do to one side of this chicken, you better be just like you treat your kids. You don't treat one kid one way and treat the other one some other way. Everybody gets equal opportunity. So you do that with your food. If it's seasoned on one side, you want to season it on the other. Okay? And so we're going to get all that seasoning up on there like that. Okay, so that's this. So now I'm going to hit it with my no salt Sazon. No salt. No MSG. For those people who don't hear the words coming out my mouth, look it up. I've had people, I have a Great Northern Bean recipe video. And I think it's maybe like 4 ingredients, and 2 of them, one is Lowry's, which clearly says on the front of the bottle, or on the side of the bottle, that there's no MSG. Okay, the one I had was the salted one before I found this. No MSG. And then so does the Adolf meat tenderizer. It says it on the front. And I had someone who did my video, too many chemicals. I'm like, I'm confused. What are you talking about? The pepper? Because clearly I was really confused. So I had to ask. They never came back and responded because I really wanted to know what they were talking about. Because I'm like, okay, I don't see anything, do you? So I put a little bit of that on here, of the Sazon. Because Sazon had, the flavors that are in Sazon really take it to another level. Okay? I'm going to do my Lowry's first. I'm going to do my Lowry's and put a little bit of that. And like I said, let's put some, just lightly. Like the thing that I'm going to put the most on is my Casey's Blessing, because I know there's no salt in it. And I also know that I've had this sitting in the refrigerator with the meat tenderizer. So now I'm going to do my pepper.
Oh, we got a little story from Lois.
Okay. Lois says,
She said, one Easter during COVID, my husband and I took Easter baskets to our grandkids. We left baskets on the porch with our faces in the window, watching them cooking, eating food. I'm looking in Casey's window.
why did you look in the way you go in?
She said, I just had that flashback watching Casey prepare the chicken at the sink under the window and wishing I was in the kitchen waiting for the food.
Oh. Hey, it's coming, Lo. I'm telling you, it's coming. Okay. When I get to be big time, like some folks, I'm gonna have to fly some special guests out to eat dinner. That's what I'm gonna have to do when I get big time, y'all. Okay, I flipped it over, everybody, but I got a little bit of stuff on my fingers, so you know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna wash my hands. Yes,
You're
I am.
gonna be the obviously clean diva that you are.
I am gonna wash my hands. I tell you.
Obviously clean.
Okay, so because that stuff, yeah, I don't want it on my fingers. But anyway, so let me dry that. Make sure this water is off of here. Okay, and put that over here because I don't want to touch the garbage can. Okay, so I'm going to now season the other side, y'all. So same process. And I'm going to get all of my seasonings up on here. Yes, I am. I love this stuff, man. I love this stuff. Boy, I don't know what I'm going to do when I can't make it anymore. I guess I'll write a recipe so I can remember, because I'm the only one that knows how to do it. But see, if I write a recipe, then I'm gonna have to have people, what do you call it? They're gonna have to sign a no disclosure.
A waiver.
They're gonna have to sign no disclosure waivers.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm putting all of this. I want to get every piece on here. How does my daughter do? She squeezes this thing. Oh, there she go. There you go. Yeah, she squeezes. So these bottles right here, you can squeeze them, and it comes out just like that. Yeah, okay. Hit you on the side. There. Bam, bam, bam. Like my friend Emerald, his bams. Okay, so that's on there. And like I said, we'll repeat the same process. Just like that. Now imagine I'm going to do this maybe another 10 times. By the time I finish, I'm going to be so weary. Okay, and I did that Sazon. Get that. And I'm going to try to pick this up without taking off the season so y'all can see what it looks like. But as I said, you know what it looks like to cover every part of your body to protect it. That's what you want to do. Okay, I'm not telling you that stuff about seasoning to your ancestors. I don't know if my ancestors are gonna say anything. Okay, my ancestors need to know that. Give me some instructions better than that. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so when you're done, this is what she gonna look like. This is what she's supposed to look like. And if you have any extra seasoning on this foil, you roll her around there. Make sure that she's fully coated with the seasoning. Okay, so this is what she looked like. Can everybody see what she looked like?
Yes.
Do you see? Yes. She not naked anymore. Okay, that's how you want her to look. Okay, and that's the first part. So now, look, I lost my top. Okay, there you go. Let me rinse this off my hands again. I tell you, I'm be doing this all. This is why I use so many paper towels. Anyway, so the last thing I put on here is the pepper. And then I'm going to season my flour. The reason why you season your flour, even though you have this season on here, flour is a coating. If your coating is bland, your chicken going to be bland. It's just that simple. It's just the way it is. So you want to season your flour. Now, some people want to put all of the same seasonings in there. I don't use all of them. I use the ones that I know are going to heighten what's already on this meat. You can do you, boo. I'm just telling you. This has been my experience. So I'm going to take the Casey's Blessing because that does not have salt. And I'm going to squeeze that in here. 2 or 3 squeezes, just like that. Okay? What I also do, let's say if you're just using regular or something from the store, this has smoked paprika in it. So it helps with the browning process, so I don't have to add it. But I would suggest just put maybe about a half, depending on how much flour. If you have like a half a bag of this flour, I would put a whole teaspoonful or maybe even a tablespoonful, probably a teaspoonful and a half of paprika to help the flour brown. The flour brown as it's cooking. So I put that in there. I am going to put a little bit of pepper in here. And also what I do, I put a little bit of cayenne pepper in my flour, which I don't have to do today because my case, I'm doing it for the kids and I don't want it to be too spicy. Although they like more spice than I do, believe it or not. I don't even like spice like that. I do it for the inflammatory things. And so then I'm going to take some of this Lowry's and I'm going to put that in. Just like that. Probably about a half a teaspoonful of that. Okay, and let me close this up. I think that may be about it. And maybe I'll go all the way. I'm gonna hit it with some sand. I just lied to y'all. I'm gonna put this in here too. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so now I have my flour in here. Now some people will double coat and all of that. I am a firm believer when I do fried foods, I need for the meat that I am coating to have its own integrity. Therefore, I don't want to have 30 coats of flour base or whatever is on there. I need for you to get a crunch, but I need for you to know that you're eating whatever the meat is and not just eating some flavorful flour. That's just me. So I do dustings and I do it inside these bags. because it covers everything and I can keep it moving. And that's just me. You can do, like I said, you can double dip. You can make yourself a liquid mixture. You can dip your chicken in it. It's wet. Cover it up. Then dip it again with eggs or whatever. That's just not how I do it. And nobody ain't complained to this point. So. And that's how my mama did it. And that's how my grandma did it. So that's how I do it. So let me wipe this down because it had a little bit of seasoning on it. And dry it off. Because now I'm going to do, this is what, if I accomplish this, y'all, well, I'm just saying. Because I always seem to get flour from one place to the other every single time. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to put the chicken in here. Now, what I suggest, depending on how much flour you have, and I don't have a lot, so I don't know if I'm going to put all of it in here at one time because I want it to coat it, and I don't want it to take up all of my flour. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll put, let me see, one more. How about that? Yeah, I should. Yeah, because you don't want to crowd your skillet. Also, that's another thing. You don't ever want to crowd your skillet when you are frying because it will lower the temperature of the heating process when you overcrowd your skillet. And that's pretty much with anything, sauteing, stir frying, anything like that. So I take this and I do this like this. Now, some people will put it in a plate and dredge it. And I've done that too. But once again, I'm trying to avoid a whole lot of mess. So this is why I've come up with this technique. And hopefully I won't look like a fool here and it get everything everywhere. Okay. So I'm putting it in here just like that. Okay. And shaking it up. Now, back in the day, I'm going to tell you like this. I've seen my grandma. I don't know if I did. My mother did it. I think she did the plate thing. But when my father cooked some chicken, he would get a brown paper bag. And they would put the flour and the seasonings and stuff in the brown paper bag. I don't know if anybody remember that. And they would put the chicken in and shake it up to coat it. A brown paper bag. They sure would. So I'm not doing that. I'm using freezer bags. Because I will probably have to purchase a brown paper. Brown paper bags didn't cost you anything then. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like once it's coated. Now you see it's fully coated, just like that. So I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put it on, I have these little racks, okay, over here. And the reason why I'm putting it on the rack, because I need it to sit here for maybe about 10 minutes so it can air dry. You can do it up to 30 minutes or an hour. But if you let it sit, this is the trick that I learned here lately. If you let it sit, then it helps the coating stay on better when you're frying. So we're going to see. Okay. Let me get that over here. And yeah, I'm getting my hands all nasty and dirty and I'm not liking it, but hey, you got to take one for the team. Get this in here.
Jennifer? We have someone named Jennifer. They said I'm late. What's the flour made of?
It is keto flour. And let me get the thing again. I just tossed it in the garbage can. It is called King Arthur Keto Baking Flour. But it's not just for baking. And it has 4 net carbs per serving, which is a 1/4 cup. And this is what makes your dish keto. This makes you have the ability to enjoy your fried chicken every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Or some fried fish if you want to. Or make some chicken parmesan. Just don't use, and I'm going to tell you like this, you can use the breadcrumbs. Arnold has a keto bread. What is it like? 2 carbs per 2 slices. All you got to do is toast it really well. Make your own breadcrumbs. And make yourself some chicken parmesan that way too. Keto. That was a freebie. Okay, so make use of these keto things that they got out here, these products. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I'm putting it over here. Yeah, I think that would be enough to go because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Okay, now I'm going to take the rest of these, so they'll be over here waiting, just like that, in here for the next batch. Which is another reason why I like to get big skillets, because you'll be here batching forever. Okay, and I don't want to have to be here forever. You know, I really don't. So I got my hands clean. Normally what I would be doing is I would be heating up my oil while I'm doing this, but I decided not to because I'm tired of showing y'all all the smoke I make when I start running my mouth and forget that it's over there. So we won't go there. So I'm going to heat the oil up after I put this in here. So I'm going to stick this in here, just like that. Okay, and do it like this again. Okay. And then I'm going to ask my beautiful assistant if she will come over here and finish seasoning these other pieces for me so I can get this started over here. And I still have the plates here because I may not even have to lay it out. I had the plates here because I was going to lay it on the plate, but then I remembered I have this over here where I'm letting it sit. So as this is heating, I'm not going to let it sit a long time. It really doesn't have to. But I'm going to put it over here. Let me get my oil. Let me turn this up. So I'm going to start this because, this is the old pan. The old pan allows me to do high. So I'm going to start it on high and get the party started. And let me get the oil. Okay. Now let me bend down. All right. So now I got to open this big old thing of oil. All right. So I'm going to put this much in here for now. But I have this big one I'm going to have to add. And so this is getting a little warm. So I'm going to put this. And like I said, I do not want to immerse this chicken into the oil. So it will be partially out of oil and partially in oil. Let me hurry because it's getting hot. And I didn't know I had to open up this big jug right here. So I think I got it. Okay. All right. I think that'll be enough. I think. I think. So what I have here, I have maybe a quarter of oil, a quarter amount of oil in this 12-inch skillet. So a quarter of that 12-inch skillet has oil in it. Now, sometimes, if you're cooking a lot of chicken like I am, I will probably have to add some oil. I will probably have to skim some of the leavings, the little crusties and stuff out, because I like for all my chicken to look uniform colors. As you cook the chicken, you're going to have to be mindful. Your first batch is in clean oil. It hasn't been seasoned. So what happens is that's not going to brown as quickly as the next batch at the same heat level. So you want to bring the heat down when you do the next batch because it'll over brown. It won't be done on the inside. Now I'm going to show you a trick that I use. I don't know if everybody does that when I pan fry. So let me get this up. Let me turn it down just a tad. I'm going to take it to medium high. And for my stove top, that is 8. Okay. Let me toss this over here. And wash my hands again because I touched the garbage. So. Okay. When you're doing cooking surgery, you got to make sure your hands are clean. Because you do know, guys, cooking is an art, but it's also a science. Some things you can a little bit of this and a little bit of that. For me, I can pretty do that with everything because I've done this stuff so much. But when you're learning or beginning, and what I'm doing here, I have a little bit of water on my hands. You don't have to do that. You can get a thermometer. But when I see the water dance on the oil, I know it's ready. I don't want it to be overly heated. Now, your temperature, if you have a thermometer, should be around 350, 375 for the oil. Okay, just in case you want to know. But I live in danger. So I am the oil bungee jumper. So let's see. Okay, it's getting a little bit. Don't do this. I'm doing this, but I don't suggest you, unless you know what you're doing. Okay, so you want to stand back. It's bubbling a little. And what I like to have, I'm going to tell you like this. This is important. This is an important tool. You see the screen? You want to get one in every size. They cheap and get them at the dollar store. Okay, every size of pan should have that because you want to. Let me get a little bit more water because I think it's almost ready because it starts. You see, my oil talks to me. My oil says, "Are you ready to cook? To put the chicken in?" See, look at it. Yes, it's dancing. They're dancing. Oh, more people are coming to the party, y'all. It's almost ready. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on top of here. Why? Because I don't want any little greasies popping up and saying hello to me without me inviting them. That's why. You have to be very careful when you're dealing with grease and oil. I would suggest having a little baking soda around in case, you get a little grease thing going on. Always have an extinguisher, which I have underneath my sink. Never had to use it because, like I said, I think I came out of the womb with a pot. I think I really do think that. Okay, I think she's ready. Let me try one more. Just a little bit of the water. Just like that. See, there you go. When it gets angry, So now I'm going to turn her down to a 7. And I'm going to stick the first little leg in here and see. Okay, let me get her in there. And when she's sizzling, and the heat is high enough, when you put it in there and you pan frying, what you will see is something like, it looks like a bubbly foam that moves away from the piece of meat. That lets you know that it's frying at the right temperature. And that is what is happening. Okay, that's nice. So we're going to put her sister in because she says, "I'm lonely, but I'm going to keep this here because this thing think it want to get angry and pop me. I'm not trying to feel that." So I'm going to put them, and I usually start my meat in this pan. I do it around the perimeter. And I'll put my little drums around the perimeter first, and I probably could have put some more in here, and I may just do that. But I wanted to make sure that my chicken had enough space to breathe and to, be in this nice hot oil spa. That's what I call it. It's a hot oil spa, and it's going to get nice and brown. And I'm going to put this on here. So we're going to time this. It is 11:41. I want to time this and see just how long it takes for it to get the brownness that I want. The first brown, because there are going to be several flippings here. Okay, I'm going to take this down to a 6 because I see a little smoking. I may turn my hood on because I don't want my whole house smelling like fried chicken. Okay, let me turn this down. I hope the sound is not too offensive. I'm going to sit. So countdown. That was 1 minute already. Okay. I'm going to get my little tongs. Does anybody know where my tongs are? Here they are. Now, I'm going to get my tongs, but I'm also going to get a fork. And the reason why, I use my tongs after both sides are brown because if you squeeze it and the other side isn't brown, then it takes your coating off. And I told you, I lightly coat stuff. Okay? So, for Jennifer, I'm going to get that packet so you can see the flour. Okay? So let me get that over here. Beautiful assistant, can you season the rest of that for me?
Yeah, I was going to do that after you. What, the rest of the chicken?
The rest of the chicken I have in there because I'm going to just hit it. We got a lot of chicken to cook. Jennifer.
I'll try out the things.
These right here are going to be that. But the other ones, y'all can go hard. Okay, Jennifer, if you can see this, it's called King Arthur Keto Wheat Baking Flour. You can bake with this, but you also can batter with this. And you can make bread with this. You can do a lot of stuff with this, but they also have one that you can make that comes with yeast, and you can make real breads and pizza crust and stuff like that. It's very good. That's the keto. You're welcome. Okay, so back in the garbage for you. What time is that? Okay, so now it's been 3 minutes. I'm washing my hands again here. Okay, okay, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm thinking, let me take a look, because this is the first browning. for your first browning, when you start browning this chicken, you don't want to put any cover on it. So I have, like I said, this screen where it allows me to look at it, allows the air to get to it while it's frying, but it does not allow it to pop all over the place. So you have a hot mess, So, okay, that's been 4 minutes. No, I'm going to put it in the queue. 11:41, so that's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm just trying to, because like I was telling beautiful sister, see, I'm not the measurer, can tell you the exact time. I just know because I've been doing this so long. So for the benefit of people that I'm trying to show, I'm doing an experiment. I want to see how long it takes before it browns on one side and the other, give you exact times. Now, also, that's going to be dependent on how your stovetop works. Some stoves heat faster, some don't, so. You put everything on your, make sure it's on the outside. Oh, I see clear. Like here and there, on the side, there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my fork, y'all, because I told you I don't want to disturb my coating. So let's see, I'm going to lift it up just a teeny bit. Oh, baby, this is cute. This is real cute. This is cute. So instead of me picking it up and messing up my coating, I'm going to roll it over a little. Okay, because it's nice and brown. I'm going to be very careful and intentional. Now I'm sticking my finger on the top of this chicken to turn it because the chicken part is cold. If you're afraid of oil, don't do that. Okay, so I'm doing that because I don't want to mess up the color, but it's nice and brown because you got to realize you have paprika in this, paprika brown stuff. So you don't want to cook it too fast. You don't want to brown it too long. Just want it to get brown. It almost looks like it's ready. That's how the brown looks. But it's not ready yet, y'all. Not at all. Not by a long shot. Okay? That's good. Okay? So, you can actually put that in the bag. Okay, so, there you go. Nice and brown. So, now I'm going to do the thing. So, that was probably maybe 4 minutes on one side. And I'm going to brown it again on the other side. Another 4 minutes. And when that happens, then I'm going to show you what the next thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this top on there. Let me get this over here. And I'm thirsty, so I need to get something to drink because sis ain't feeling too well today. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm faking it to make it.
Should I throw this foil up?
Yeah, you can toss that for now because, like I said, I got many rivers to cross to cook all this chicken. Yes, boy. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little drink of my coffee. What's the matter? Okay, clean your mess.
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Usually, by now my coffee is iced coffee, but I will keep praising this little warmer that Tall Drink of Water bought me. No, my channel is not all low carbs. I am going to have a portion. I'm going to have recipes. What I did, I had a challenge for this month, because people do the what do you call it? The New Year's Eve. What do you call those things? Resolutions. I wasn't doing a resolution. I'm doing real illusion. Okay. The real illusion is I'm going to eat 80% the way I'm supposed to, and maybe 20% not. So far, I've been more of like a 95-5. I've been doing really good since the 2nd of January. So the challenge was finding comfort food meals that I can convert into keto. And it's been working so far. I have several of them in the lives. So what I plan to do, Jennifer, is this. I am going to always have a parallel to for low carb because I'm doing it too. But my station is comfort food, period. All types of comfort food from all different places and nationalities because I cook everything. And putting my spin on it and helping you to put your spin on it so make it palatable for you. So there always will be an option to healthy it up a little bit, but without taking away the integrity. I will be having a Patreon, that you can join, monthly. That's going to be one of the features that I'm going to always have a low carb option. And I am making a low carb playlist that I actually have a lot of these recipes on. So, hey, I'm for everybody. And I'm also for suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm open. I am the experimenter. Okay. So if you have something that you're interested in trying to make or turn into something, or you have a question, please hit me up for real. I'm working on all of my little things where you can touch me really fast, and not have to wait on YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I do these lives every week. I do the weekend eats, which is my family, all my family, they out there, and they come and they hang with me in my kitchen and give me some company while I do all this cooking for these people up in my house. And then at night, I have the grown folks stuff, which is called the Love Rhythm Recipe. And I make beautiful, beautiful dishes, but we talk about human relationships, man, woman, partner, yourself, how to navigate, because I've been with my partner, my husband, for 40-ish years, a lot more years than I want to say. And I've learned some stuff and I want to share it with you guys. So come on over and check it out. Not tonight though, because it's the kid's birthday. So I won't be doing it tonight. But next week, Saturday on the 1st, I will be whipping up something that you don't want to miss. It is going to be low carb. It's not intentional, it just is. And you're going to love it. The pictures in the community dynamic. So if you subscribe, you can see it. It's going to be a beautiful salmon with a lovely creamy dill sauce and pasta. So I can't wait. And then we're going to be talking about the importance of romance, staying in a relationship. So let me get over here and chat. Okay, so yep. I'm thinking one more minute, and then it'll be brown like I wanted to on that side, because I'm not done yet. Once we brown it on that side, then the real work begins. Okay. And we start to cook it through. So far we have 8 minutes. It's going to be a total of browning. And then we're going to see how long it takes to cook it through. And we'll have the exact time for everybody. And then you can try this thing. Because, honey, let me tell you, this chicken is off the chain delicious. It really is. Like I said, when you can get something that tastes the same way you used to stuff tasting, I don't care if it's keto. It could be Mito. It could be Gito. It could be Vito. I don't care. Long as it's better for me, and I get what I want. So, let's see. I'm going to stick the fork in. Now, I'm going to bring the plate on, and I'm only doing this because I want to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is not done yet, but you guys see how brown it is on both sides, right? Now it's time for the steam factor, and you'll see what I'm talking. This will cook it through and through, and when you bite this chicken, you will not be fighting with it. Okay? So now you flip it over from the side that the other side you browned. You put it back on the original side that you browned at first. So flip everything back over, flip it over and over and over. Yeah, you do. Beautiful. Loving you. Beautiful. Flip that over, and I won't want to flip over, y'all. So now I'm going to bring them kind of closer. Look closer I get to you. I don't want them too close, but I want them close enough so they know that they like each other. And even if they don't like each other, they better pretend. How about that? Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my screen off. Let me move this over there. They're in a little circle of love. This is on a medium high, okay? So now, after 8 minutes of browning, 4 on each side, I'm going to take my lid. I'm going to stick it on here. I'm going to sit it on here. So now, okay, 11:53. We're going to see how long it takes. Now, what you're looking for, when you do that, you are steaming your meat. You're taking the heat from that oil, and you are allowing it to envelop your meat. So you're making like a little mini oven, and it is steaming the meat cooked through. So you do this, and your crust is going to get a little softer. Not to worry. That's a good thing. So then when that gets a little softer like that, then I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing on the opposite side with the top. The next flip, it will be without any cover. I'll put my screen back on and I'll re-crisp that just so much. Then you stick your fork in. If your fork goes through that chicken really easy and comes back out, done, 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 done. Then you take it, you put it on your rack, and you let the greases get off of there. And I suggest using a rack. I used to put mine on a paper towel and put it on a plate. I'm going to tell you, it works, but you have less oil absorption. The oil kind of comes off and you get less greasiness, And so I like that factor. So I had these little strainer things. Child, I got so much stuff in here. I keep telling you, my husband is a gadget appliance buyer. I'm a simple person. Give me a pan and a spoon. That's it. He has the other day I found out we had 2 mandolins and I never even used it. So yeah, but I had these things here. And so I said, let me use them. And I did. And I like that. So thank you, husband, for buying that. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to take a little taste. Okay. That was what we were at. That was 50. Was it 53? 55. It was 50 what? On yours 52. So now that's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 minutes covered. I'm going to drink that. I'm going to drink that up. Yes, I am. And while I do that, I want to talk to you. I always want to talk to you. I love talking to y'all. I swear, man. Do you know, as sick as I was so sick this morning until I'm like, oh no, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this today. My throat was hurting so bad. It still hurts, but not as bad. I think that you guys give me energy. You give me life. You give me, you bring me joy. Yeah, you do. So I'm able to get through this. So we're going to talk about our cheat days, really a good thing. And I said this to myself because, man, I had 2 birthdays this week. I'm eating all this good food. And guess what I had? Salad. I was good, y'all. So I'm like, Casey, do you deserve to eat something else? Like just a teeny tiny, eeny weeny, peeny weeny bit of cake, because even the mac and cheese that I'm making is going to be low carb. So I think I'm doing pretty good with this comfort food thing. What do you guys think? Should I get a little piece of cake? Well, we're going to talk about our cheat days, really good thing. Let me go over here and check the integrity of my crust, and I may have to flip it. Okay, one moment. I'm going to turn this down because I think it's cooking just a little bit too fast for my taste. Okay, it's getting a little softer. Not quite, just a little bit more. But I turned it down some because, honey, this heat is doing its thing. This heat is like, oh, I'm not playing. You got 100 pieces of chicken. I'm going to get them all in there for you. So we're going to see. Let me wipe my stove off because I can't stand dirt. I really can't. Oh, boy. So that is 57. So what was that, 5 minutes?
Total. Yeah.
Total 5 minutes that we're steaming.
Yeah.
So we got 8 minutes, 4 on one side, 4 on the other for browning. That's steaming for about 5. I think I'm just about ready to flip it on the other side. But I want to make sure because I got those little drums, and those little drums are little chubby things. They got some chubby little drum things. Yeah, the little drum. Child, let me tell you. I saw a woman, I think it may have been TikTok or it may have been YouTube. She had these little Cornish hens, right? And she had, I guess she barbecued or whatever, and she had them walking like, it was the cutest thing ever. I tell you, I forgot it was food. They were so cute. And they were so perfectly brown, and she just had them like they were little marionette. I know, I ain't got no sense. I mean, I'm just like, okay, how cute are these? They're so cute. You don't even want to eat them. They're so cute. Okay, so now I'm at what, 6 minutes? So now, y'all, I'm going to take this off. Be very careful when you're lifting. Wait a minute, let y'all see. Be very careful when you are lifting your top off of there because there's going to be condensation. You don't want that water to go in there and that grease to pop up on you. Okay, so I'm going to sit over here. I'm going to turn it because at this point, I wish you could see. My crust is not soggy, but it's softer. That means it's cooking on the inside. So now I'm going to flip it over because the other side has gotten a little crunchy because it's cooking again. So this is almost like a double baked potato. So you turn it over again on the side that just got steamed. Okay. Get that all over there. Yep. I touched it because I couldn't remember whether I had turned it or not, y'all. Okay. Now I'm going to put it closer together again. And the reason why I'm moving them close together because, like I said, when you crowd your chicken or your meat, it makes the heat go down a little. And I want to kind of monitor the heat factor while I'm steaming. So I'm going to put this back on here, and we're just going to say another 5 minutes. How about that? Okay, and so you keep it timed. Okay, keep it timed. So by 12:05, we're going to check it again, y'all. So while I do that, I'm going to try to answer this question for myself and for you. So are cheat days really a good thing? So I want to explore the pros and the cons of cheat days and how they may impact your health journey. The key takeaway, like I keep telling y'all, balance, moderation, don't go ham. So what are cheat days? The pros of a cheat day. Well, it's a mental reset. Taking a break from a strict eating regimen can reduce the stress and help you feel more motivated to continue your journey. Example, enjoying a slice of pizza, okay, or dessert without guilt can prevent feelings of being deprived. Boosting your metabolism. Cheat days can temporarily increase the leptin levels, which is a hormone that regulates hunger, okay, which might help your body burn more calories. So doing that dynamic, that switch like that, not all the time, but increasing calories and decreasing like that, that has been a studied fact that it can help you. But you, like I said, we still reading. Social flexibility that allows you to have and participate into celebrations like today is the birthday and social gatherings without feeling restricted. The cons of cheat days is they can spiral you into binge eating. So if you don't have that level of control, and some people like me, it's like for me, I need all or nothing. I do have a good level of control because it's been really difficult. I've been doing this since holidays and birthdays and stuff. And when you sit up late at night, you tend to want to eat stuff, and not because you're hungry, but it's just to kind of keep me going, to keep from falling out. However, so turn the cheat meal into a cheat weekend, then turn the cheat weekend may turn into a cheat week. And then you got those 3,500 or whatever little pounds you lost or the water weight right back again. And so then you have guilt and regret. It's an emotional impact because, man, why did I eat that? It really wasn't that good. And I got these calories back and I don't work so hard and blah. So it's that. And then, like I said, potential setbacks. Doing regular cheat days all the time slows down your progress. And that's the truth. It really does. It keeps you on a perpetual, what do you call it? It keeps you on a perpetual, what do you call the thing? That the hamsters are on. Not a hamster wheel. Okay. I can't think of the thing that you're constantly walking on, you never get anywhere. Treadmill. That's what it is. A perpetual treadmill. Okay. I'll tell you, it's all of the NyQuil, I tell you. Anyway, so tips for a cheat day to work. You want to plan ahead. You're going to decide how much you're going to eat for that cheat day, and that's it. You want to choose the treats that you eat wisely. Okay, indulge in foods that you really, 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 really love, not just everything. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, don't go there. Don't do it. Okay, practice moderation. So instead of getting that big hunk of cake, get a little piece of cake. Yeah, right. Okay, stay active. So if you eat that piece of cake while you're eating the cake, eat the cake on the treadmill. How about that? All right, and listen to your body. Pay attention to how cheat days make you feel physically and emotionally, and adjust as needed. Cheat days can be helpful if used mindfully as a part of a balanced approach to a health journey, because it's not supposed to be deprivation. It's not supposed to be punishment. It's not supposed to be a diet. It's supposed to be a new way of looking at your food and living so you can continue this momentum, and that means that you got to live your life without all of the constraints. You just got to, if we could get ourselves to the point of eating portions, it'll be good for everybody, really. So the final thoughts are, huh? Exactly. Let me check my meat because I think my beautiful assistant forgot the time. 1 more minute. So I don't even need that because I'm feeling, yep, this is where it needs to be. Okay, so now I'm turning it over again. I'm taking it out. So that was about 4 minutes. 5 and 4, 9. 4 and 4 was what, 8? So 8 and 9 all together, 17. I'm gonna flip it over and let it get a little more crisp, back on the part that I just steamed. And that's gonna be maybe 2 minutes. And then after that, y'all, I think I'm gonna stick my fork in and see if it goes through and there's no hemorrhaging, y'all. Now see another thing with this flour here, because it's not enriched, so it's not bleached flour. It's based in whole wheat. So you also want to be mindful of that, and that's going to brown a little bit darker or quicker. So you have to be mindful of that. So let me put my screen back over here. On here.
2 more minutes.
Yeah, for about 2 minutes, I'm gonna let it. I just want that side that I just steamed to crisp up a little bit, and then I'm gonna stick it over here. I gotta clean one of these little racks. I have one. I had a clean one sitting in the back here, where I'm gonna put the ready chicken already on there. Yep, I am, and I need to clean this flour off because flour said, everybody wants to be seen. You're not going to be seen in my black and white kitchen flour. Sorry. Got to go. So, let's see. Let me get this oil out my way. Okay, wipe this off. Okay, get this out the way because I really don't need these right now. I'll need them after I, put the chicken, after I let the chicken kind of strain. Now, see, I'm bringing my heat down because I'm going to be putting another batch in here, and if it's too hot, it's going to brown my chicken too fast. I ain't trying to have all that. It's all about the visuals. Okay, so did I do 2 minutes yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to start removing my chicken. I'm going to sit this on my stove. But, it has this little stand so it doesn't get the mess on there. I'm picking and let me turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. So, let me move those papers. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you can see. Okay. So what I'm doing, I put my fork in here, right? My fork went straight through. No effort, no problems. Now, these are the flats. The flats take a little less time. The challenge is going to be the thicker pieces of chicken. And this is when you're doing a whole chicken, too. You have thicker pieces, you have thinner pieces. You have pieces that cook faster than the other. Don't get it twisted, okay? Don't think everything gonna be the same. So what I tend to do is I tend to fry my chicken if I do a whole chicken. And now I'm taking this piece of chicken and I'm sitting it on this rack so the oil can get off of it, even though I'm, kind of trying to strain it as I take it out. Let me get all these flats out first. But anyway, like I was saying, you get it on here. When I do a whole chicken, which has been a while since I cooked the whole chicken, really, as I used to cook parts. But if I cook a whole chicken, I do my breasts together. I do my breasts. I do my wings together. I cook them, together, in the skillet. And then I'll do my dark meat and the most bony parts. Because, hey, in my family, when they cook a chicken, they cook the back. They cook all that stuff. Okay, so you cook those bony pieces last because they don't take as much cooking because what? They ain't got that much meat on them. But the meatier pieces you're going to cook a little slower and a little different. Okay, let me get this other. Yep, there you go. Here. Now it's going to be the thing. Now it's going to be the thing. So, oh yeah.
now, Jennifer said right now I am doing 1 meal a day, but some days 2. Switching it up makes it sustainable.
I can't hear. She doing what?
She's doing 1 meal a day, but some days 2.
Uh-huh.
Switching up makes it sustainable.
Right. Because some days you may be a little hungrier than others, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to let your body guide you, and you're doing it really well. So yeah. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Think that's good. And put this in here. Okay, one more. Okay. Just like that. Ooh, that was hot. That one was a little hot there, y'all. Okay. And then we got our last little friend coming out of here. All right. So I'm going to turn it down because I'm talking to y'all. Because I need to get the next chicken in here. Unless beautiful sister want to dump it in here for me. And we can start browning that. But, yeah, so I'll put that back on like a 4. And you could put maybe another 7 pieces in there. I just want to show them this. Okay, y'all. So, if you can see, can you see? Can you see what I see? Doesn't that look yum, yummy? Do you think it doesn't taste yum, yummy? Oh, baby, let me tell you, when I get that low-carb mac and cheese that these people love, they ain't gonna know they're gonna dig in. I got about 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 110 more batches of this to go, and I could do it deep frying and making it faster. But I like the pan fry method. I am going to let my big tall piece of water over here taste one. I'm gonna call my little hubby down here so he could taste one, and that's all they're gonna get out of this batch. Yeah, exactly. Because the keto chicken belong to me. I'm gonna get them the other one. I'm gonna get them regular flour because they don't wanna join the band. They don't know what they're missing. When you just don't want to crowd it. Okay, you know that. Let's take it back up to a 5. Okay, yeah. Well, just don't crowd. You can get whatever you can get in there. Okay, so let's call Daddy. I am going to. They're only getting to taste one. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here on this paper plate. My sister-in-law said, "Use some paper plates. You won't have to wash them." And so I'm gonna use these paper plates right here. Okay, that I already had here for something else. Okay, so I'm gonna give Corey one of the little leg things. You see how cute are these? How cute are these? I'm gonna give him that so he can taste it. It's hot, so he's there. And I'm put this over here, and I'm gonna clean up this mess my beautiful assistant left over here. I know, but I need to turn up my flame. I'm turning my flame up because the heat is going down. So you just want to monitor. You can tell because if the heat goes too low, y'all, it gets more. Okay, if the heat goes too low, you get too much absorption of oil. The hotter the heat, the less the oil absorbs. Okay, and you don't want to have grease walk. Okay, ask Corey what he thinks. Because he over here doing some kind of methodical dance or something. He's doing the keto shuffle, y'all. Okay, so what do you think, Corey?
It's really good.
Okay. Wait a minute, let me turn this off so they can hear you. Okay, so you say what?
It's very good, and if you would have told me it was keto, I wouldn't have believed you.
Okay. Is it flavorful?
Very flavorful. It has like that nice, crunch on the outside, and it's like nice and tender on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Is it dry?
Delicious. Not dry at all.
Okay.
It's actually very good.
And the crust part, you still have that crust, but you don't over crust it. You're still able to have the integrity of the chicken. Okay, which is the reason why you fried it, because you want to know you're eating chicken. It's beautifully colored, so it's pleasing to the eye and pleasing to the tummy. So now beautiful sister's gonna get a piece, and then my husband's coming down, and he'll be the final countdown person, because you know what? Anything healthy, it's like he's like Dracula. He's like Dracula, and I'm joking. He's not that bad, but he kind of resistant. Okay, so we're gonna give you one of these. Okay,
thank you. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious.
Okay, well, we don't know yet. Everybody's opinion is different. Woo. It's hot though.
Hot. Oh, but it's delicious though. Woo.
So what do you think? Because Corey said it was
I'm
tender.
about to say it's nice and tender. Hold on. I'm trying to talk before my hold. It's tender. The meat is tender. It's juicy. It has just the slightest crunch, but then you bite into it and it's juice is just all in your mouth.
And
Very
you're not
well
fighting. Are
flavored.
you fighting for it to come away from the bone?
No, and it's very flavored, but it's not salty. It's very, very seasoned. It's very delicious.
Bite down to the bone and let them see.
It's so hot.
I know. Well, okay, Corey, do you have a bone? I wanted you guys to see. You know, no redness, no nothing. It is fully cooked all the way through.
Y'all see that steam?
Yeah, the steam coming up out of there.
Delicious.
So, what do you guys think? You think it's something that you might want to try?
You would not even know it's keto. I promise.
Let me know. Send me some love. Okay, I'm gonna give my husband a little taste. So you can enjoy. I'm gonna give him two.
No, just give me one.
I'm gonna give him two.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Here. Again. You see. There you go. I'm gonna give him. Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
You gonna make me take out some chicken to cook today? Oh,
Girl, do that thing and please let me know what you think because I am not playing. This is gonna be. It's the truth. It's the truth. Let me check this other chicken over here.
Oh, that's delicious, darling.
So, what do you think about? Is it moist? Is it tender? Is the crunch enough?
All that with a bag of chips.
Okay. And guess what? It's healthy for you.
What?
Yes, it's healthy for you. How about that?
Be healthy.
It's healthy for him. Yes. So, what you say right now? You do one meal a day, but some days you okay. Oh, I saw that already. So when you do one of these meals, you need to save a meal for the chicken, Jennifer. Trust me. And like I said, come on back, girl. Let me tell you, because I am in the habit of doing requests. So if you have something that you want to make it more comfortable for your palate, and you're doing that keto thing and that low carb, I can hook you up. I can definitely hook you up for real. What you can do is, like I said, you leave a comment. Let me know what your email address is, and I'll email you some information. How about that? Okay. Oh, Pam says, happy belated birthday, brother. Yes, it was my husband's birthday Wednesday. So everybody say happy birthday to my husband.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I guess what, y'all? We made it out of here, and I didn't keep you for 155,302,655 years today. Okay, but I'm gonna miss y'all. I gotta wait till next week again to see you. So until next week, I want you guys, if you like this live, it was meaningful to you. I hope this month of me giving you alternatives, some good comfort food, piques your interest, makes you want to try it. Think about it. Hey, don't sleep on the loveliness. I'm telling you, I wouldn't blow no smoke up you for real. Okay. If you like this video or this live, you know what you gotta do. Hit the like button. Okay. I want y'all to turn your notification bells on so you always know. You know I'm coming at you. Come rain, come shine. One of these shows. Next week is gonna be 2. It's gonna be a good one for real. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Because I love having more family. Yes, I do. I love all this. This is so much fun for me. Thank you for all of my new people who are watching. Jennifer, thank you for coming. Cool people. Keep up with the good work. Like I said, leave your email address. I will hit you up with some other low carb things. And we can do a little talk. Maybe we need to support each other. How about that? Because I'm going to keep on trying with this thing. And as always, you know what I wish you? I wish you love, peace, and come on, y'all, some great weekend eats. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Can I get some more of that chicken?